What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be showing you how to import Excel data into Arcmap. So I have sample data in this folder. Just going to double click it. So you can see I have my coordinates, but they're in Excel worksheet. So the first thing you need to do in order to work with this kind of file in Arcmap, you need to save it in as a CSV or a tab delimited, that is txt format. I'm just going to double click on it to open. So we're going to use the first method, that is to save as txt, and then you'll see we'll go through the second step, that is to save it as CSV. So you can see it's an Excel worksheet, that is extension .xlssv. No, that's a .xlsx. So we're going to save it as a tab delimited. Just click File, then choose Save As, and we're just going to save it in this same folder. You can choose to name it the way you want, but I'll just leave it the way it is. But on this Save As type, just click on it to expand, then choose text, that is in bracket tab delimited. This one, click on it and then save. So when you are opening an Excel or any data in another program, it's advisable to close down this Excel or that particular data, and then you import it. Because some programs will not be able to add that particular data if it's still opened in so I will be able to open Arcmap. In order to add data, just click this file, then choose add data, click on it. So you can see you have coordinates in txt format. I'm just going to choose that one and add. But you can see after adding our data, it's not it has not been displayed. That's because we have not been able to display it as XY. So you need to right click on this data that we just added. Just right click on it and choose display XY data. And I forgot to mention, you need to understand your data. You need to know the code, which coordinate system your data are in, because mine are in UTM zone 37 south. So you need again to specify the X field and Y field, and if you have elevation, you need to specify the field. So the X field is the easting, that is automatic, and the Y, that is nothing. You need to change that one. Normally the X value is normally the nothing. That's also you need to understand. Then you're going to choose the coordinate system for data, and mine I picked them in UTM Arc 1960 zone 37 south. That one is a projected coordinate system, so I'm just going to expand the projected coordinate system, and I'm going to look for UTM, and then my data are in Kenya, that's Africa. Then choose Arc 1960 UTM zone 37 south, this one right here. Then click OK. Click OK again. So we have our data. We can open the it's this one here. Just right click on it to open the attribute table. So you see you have the data in you have the station, you have easting, you have nothing, and you have the shape type. So just close it and also choose to label the points. Just right click on this layer, just right click and click label features, and you can see it's been able to use the station field to label our features, but you can choose to change that and choose to label that using X or Y. So just right click the layer and choose label, and under label field you can choose to change to easting. Right, you can see now you have a labels in easting. You can also change to nothing. Click apply. You can see now our data have been labeled according to nothing field, but that does not make any sense. Just choose station and apply and OK. So that's how you import a TXT that is tab delimited into Excel. And so the next step, you're going to import in CSV format. Then you're going to export the same data into you're going to convert the data into shapefile. So just right click on this data to remove it, and we're going to add again. Before you add, just open the same data again, then click file, save as the same folder, and I'm going this time around we're going to choose comma separated values, that's CSV, and the CSV you want is comma delimited. Be very keen on this. You have several of CSV format. You have Macintosh or something. You have this one here. So the one that we are interested in is this comma delimited. So click on that and then click save, then close. So just add the data and choose coordinates.csv, this one here. Click add and just right click on it, display XY data. Just like the previous step, just make sure that the X field is easting and the Y field is nothing. And if you have elevation, that will be Z value. So it has maintained our coordinate system, which is 1960 in TM zone 37 south. Then click OK. Okay, sorry. I click so click OK. Now you have our data. Just like previous one, just you're going to label it so that you can correctly see your data. So it's opening instead of right click on it and clicks label features. So we have our features. Now these points are in layer, and when you cannot be able to do some processing functionalities with the layer. So what we need to do is to convert this layer into shapefile format, so that you can be able to project this this format cannot be able to project or perform any other processing functionality. So the next step, I'll just show you how to convert to shapefile. That's simply to right click this layer, just right click on it and choose data. On your right hand side, you'll be able to see this export data. We're going to leave the layer, use the same coordinate system as. We're going to choose this layer source data, which is Arc 1960 UTM zone 37. So we're going to choose the output where we are going to store the shapefile, and we're going to browse. So desktop and data, but I'm going to create a folder for that. Just choose this new folder. You can hover around to see what these icons stand for. So just going to choose this new folder. We're going to type points in UTM. Click before it's okay, you can click outside, then just double click on it so that you open, and you're going to choose the name for our points, and I'm going to just say points underscore UTM. And under save as type, you realize that the file type is file and personal geodatabase feature class. You are not going to use that. You want a shapefile. Choose that one. Click save. Click OK. Okay. So now we have our data in shapefile, and you don't need this one. Just need to remove it. So now we have our coordinates in shapefile format, and we can right click and label. Now the next step we need to do is to export. Now if you want to overlay this our points in the Google image or a satellite image, we need to convert it to be same projection or same coordinate system in the Google map, Google Earth image, that is WGS 1984. So what I'll do, I'll just minimize and create another folder. So we have points in UTM. I want to create another folder for points in WGS84. Underscore 84, then minimize. So now the next step you're going to export is we are going to project our data into WGS 1984 so that you can overlay our points with the Google Earth, and you can see, so that you can see the location, these points, where I picked these points from. So in order to project this data, you can simply on your right hand side, you'll see this icon search. You can type in project, then click search, and the project that you want is located in data management tool. So this is one way of finding this project tool. Another way is to just in the menu bar, just look at this toolbox, just click it, and I'll give it some time to open. Now we saw in the search when we typed in project, our project tool is located in data management tool, and so we're going to just expand that, and we're going to look for this one, projections and transformations. So just expand it, and since we are dealing with the vector, do not expand this raster tool, just leave it. What we want is project, just that project. So you have another tool, but this one is project raster. This one you project, you choose this one if you dealing with the raster data, but now we are dealing with vector data, so just going to double click on project, and you can choose to drag and drop, but the easiest way is to click this down arrow and choose points, this one here, and as you can see, ArcGIS is intelligent enough to detect the coordinate system, the current coordinate system of their points. So this one, output data set, again to choose the location of our projected data. So it's in the folder that I created, this one, points WGS84. Just going to give it a name. And click save. So we are going to project it into WGS1984 so that it will be in the same coordinate system as the Google Earth image or satellite image. So just click on this, and WGS1984 is a geographic coordinate system. So just going to expand on this, and it's in the world folder. Scroll down until you find WGS1984, and it's right here. Click on it and click OK. So click OK again, and can choose to close this one. If you want to see if the process is going on, just choose geoprocessing and click results. Also, and you'll be able to see wait icon right here. But I think a process, the projection process is complete. So I'm going to right click and open another Arcmap. Just click, right click, and the icon there, open a new project. And the reason why I cannot add our projected data right here is because they're in different projection system. This one is in UTM ARC1960 as on 37 South, and the one that we have projected is in WGS1984. So it will be quite difficult to deal with those two layers that are in different coordinate system. So I'm going to add the one that we've just projected in WGS1984. Just add. We're going to right click, just right click, and okay. My mouse is really giving me some issues, but right click and choose label, and need to click on this symbol to change the symbol, and you want to choose another symbol. I'm going to choose this one. I want to choose color red, like so. Now if you want to see the, just right click and choose properties, and on the menu bar just choose source, and if you scroll down you'll be able to see that our data is in WGS 1984. And the other one, if you open this one, just right click the data and open properties, and under source you'll be able to see that this other one is in ARC 1960 UTM zone 37 south. So you wouldn't be able to deal with the data that are in a different coordinate system. So just going to cancel that. And on my other video, introductory video into ArcGIS, I showed you guys how to add different data into Arcmap. And this one, now that we have our points, we're going to overlay and satellite image. And the way to do that is to go this add data tab or button and choose this little down arrow icon. Just click on it, and this time around you're going to choose add database. Just click on it, give it some time to load. So the satellite image that you want is imagery with labels. This one, click add, and depending on the speed of your internet, you'll be able to, it will load slow or fast. Just give it some time. So today my internet is quite slow. It has been able to load the satellite image, so it's still loading the points, and also the label features of this satellite image. Just okay. So once been able to be added, so you're not able to see the labels. What we do about that is to just right click on the layer and choose labels, and label features in this layer. So label the method is label all the features the same way. You can choose to define classes differently, but we're not going to do that. So the field list station, I'm going to choose I like Times New Roman. Just going to, okay, they're going to type in team Times New Roman. It's right here. We're going to increase the font to size 14, and the color, font color is going to be red. So like so. Now we have labels in red, and so you can see our points are in Tana River County and Lam County. So this is where I picked these points, and so that's how you can simply add Excel points into Arcmap. That's how you can be able to add base map or satellite image into Arcmap, so that you can be able to visualize the location of your points or where you picked your points. So that's it for this tutorial. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be among the first people to be notified. So that's it for this tutorial. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a nice time.